Hello, my lovely friends. Now listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you sounds unreal. But collectors know this world is full of shocks. Imagine holding a simple 2022 United States Liberty quarter dollar in your hand. A coin most people ignore, spend, or lose under a sofa. And yet, under the right conditions, that same coin can flip your life upside down. I'm not joking, and no, this is not clickbait. Stay with me, because the real story starts where common sense ends. The 2022 D quarter was minted in Denver, during a time when the U.S. Mint was producing millions of coins at extreme speed. High speed means pressure. Pressure means mistakes, and mistakes are where money hides. From the very first day this coin entered circulation, sharp-eyed collectors started whispering one word: errors. And when errors appear on modern coins, history shows us one thing: prices don't crawl, they explode. Now here's where people get confused. They say, it's new, how can it be rare? That's the trap. Rarity is not about age, it's about survival and mistakes. A perfectly normal 2022 D quarter is worth face value, yes, but 2022 D quarter with a major mint error, a wrong planchet, a double strike, a dramatic off-center hit, or a missing clad layer is a completely different beast. Those coins are hunted, chased, and fought over in auctions. Let me slow this down for you. This coin weighs 5.67 grams, has a copper core with nickel-clad layers, and diameter of 24.26 millimeters. When that weight is off, even slightly, alarms go off in the collector world. An overweight or underweight quarter can mean it was struck on the wrong metal, and wrong metal errors are the kind of coins that make auction rooms go silent before the bidding war begins. Now imagine this scenario. A collector posts a rare 2022 D error quarter on an auction platform. At first, people laugh. Then experts zoom in. Then certification companies get involved. Then suddenly, the price jumps from hundreds to thousands, and in extremely rare, museum-level error cases across U.S. coin history, values have crossed into life-changing money territory. Millions? Only in once-in-a-generation errors. But those stories are real, documented, and remembered forever. And no, I'm not telling you fairy tales. I'm not saying every coin will do this. What I'm saying is this: if you have the right error, you don't chase buyers. Buyers chase you. These coins will be sold through professional coin auctions, listed on eBay, or even traded privately through collector groups on Facebook. The market exists. The hunger exists. The only question is, does your coin qualify? Here's the part people ignore. Most valuable coins were found by ordinary people, not experts. Cashiers, students, drivers, shop owners, people who simply look twice instead of spending blindly. That's why I'm saying this slowly. Don't listen to random rumors, don't believe fake prices, but also don't underestimate what's sitting in your pocket right now. Ask yourself this honestly. Why are you confused? If the coin is already with you, if you own a 2022 D quarter, the smartest move is not to rush, it's to inspect. Look for doubling, cracks, missing layers, off-center strikes, unusual weight, or strange metal color. If something feels wrong, that's where the right opportunity begins. And let me be clear, I'm not making fun and I'm not hyping blindly. Coins don't make people rich overnight, unless they're special. And when they are special, they don't announce it loudly. They sit quietly, waiting for someone smart enough to notice. So before you spend that quarter, before you toss it aside, before you say, this is just another coin, pause. Because history has a habit of hiding treasure in plain sight. And if this coin turns out to be one of those errors, trust me, this video won't be the only thing people replaying again and again. Coin number 2. Imagine this for a second. A tiny 5-cent coin sitting quietly in your drawer, ignored for years. And today I'm telling you that the same coin could completely flip your life upside down. I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating for clicks, and I'm definitely not here to waste your time. The 1992 D. Jefferson nickel is one of those coins that people keep sleeping on, and that's exactly why the real story behind it feels so unreal. Most people think all nickels are the same, but history doesn't work that way. Some coins are born ordinary, and some are born dangerous in value. The 1992 D. Jefferson nickel was struck at the Denver Mint during a time when millions of coins were produced very fast to meet daily circulation demand. That speed is important. Whenever mints rush production, tiny mistakes slip through, and those mistakes are where legends are born. Officially, this coin entered circulation in 1992, but collectors didn't take it seriously back then. Why would they? It looked normal. Thomas Jefferson on the front, Monticello on the back, nothing flashy. And that's exactly how the most powerful coins hide, in plain sight. Now here's the part that most people don't tell you. The standard weight of a Jefferson nickel, including the 1992 D, is exactly 5.00 grams, made of 75% copper and 25% nickel. But some collectors have discovered examples that feel off. Slightly heavier, slightly lighter, or struck in a way that shouldn't exist. When a coin's weight, strike, or metal composition doesn't match official records, alarms go off in the collector world. That's when experts stop breathing for a second and say, "Wait, this shouldn't exist." People ask, since when is this coin rare? The truth is brutal. It was never supposed to be rare. That's what makes it dangerous. Rarity doesn't always come from low mintage. Sometimes it comes from survival. Most 1992 D nickels were spent, scratched, damaged, or melted over time. Finding one today in perfect condition, or a confirmed mint error, is like finding a needle in a burning haystack. And when that needle is real, the market goes crazy. Let me be very clear here, and listen carefully. A normal, worn 1992 D. Jefferson nickel is not going to make you rich. But an error coin, a double die, an off-center strike, a wrong planchet, or a missing mint detail, that's a completely different beast. These are the coins that auction houses fight over. These are the coins that don't even hit public listings sometimes, because private collectors move fast and quietly. And yes, some of these extreme, one-of-a-kind pieces have reached insane prices. People throw around the word millions because when a coin is truly unique and authenticated, there is no price ceiling, only bidders. I'm not joking when I say this coin can change lives. I've seen collectors laugh at a nickel and then go silent when grading results come back. Confusion is your enemy here. People stay broke because they assume they know the answer already. If this coin is in your hands, why are you confused? Why are you hesitating? Coins don't announce their power. You have to test them, verify them, and respect the process. If you own a 1992 D. Jefferson nickel, you are not stuck. You can submit it to a professional coin auction where serious buyers compete. You can sell on eBay if it's graded and authenticated. You can even reach collectors through Facebook coin groups where rare errors are hunted daily. The key is proof. No fake stories, no random claims, no listen to people who say it's impossible. History is written by exceptions, not rules. And let me say this straight. Ignore fake hype, ignore lies, ignore people who promise instant millions without verification. Real power comes from patience and knowledge. But also don't ignore opportunity. Some people had Bitcoin in their hands and laughed. Some people had rare coins and spent them on coffee. Don't be that person. If this coin is with you, don't waste time being confused. Take action, get it checked, weigh it, inspect it, and let experts decide its fate. So I'll end with this. I'm not here to play games. I'm not here to sell dreams. I'm here to tell you that the 1992 D. Jefferson nickel is one of those quiet coins that can explode in value if it carries the right secret. Maybe yours is normal. Maybe yours is legendary. But you'll never know if you keep scrolling and doubting. If you have this coin, this might be your moment. And moments like these don't knock twice. The 1988 Jefferson nickel looks ordinary at first glance, almost invisible among loose change. But that is exactly how powerful stories begin. History's most unbelievable fortunes were never loud at the start. They were silent, ignored, and underestimated. This 5-cent coin carries that same quiet danger. Minted in Denver during a period when speed mattered more than perfection, some of these nickels were born with secrets embedded in metal. When you hold one, you're not just holding currency. You're holding a moment when a tiny mistake, a rare condition, or an untouched surface could turn pocket change into something capable of rewriting a life overnight. What makes the 1988 Jefferson nickel so fascinating is not mass rarity, but selective rarity. Millions were produced, yes, but only a microscopic fraction survived in extraordinary condition or with unusual characteristics. Coins are not judged like paper money. They are judged like art. One microscopic flaw, one missing detail, one unexpected doubling, or one flawless strike can push a coin into a completely different universe of value. This is where imagination ends and serious money begins. Collectors don't chase coins everyone has. They chase the ones almost nobody noticed. There are whispers in collector world about 1988 nickels that escape circulation entirely, preserved like time capsules. These coins never touched vending machines, never rubbed against keys, never lost their original skin. When magnification reveals razor-sharp steps on Monticello, blazing luster and untouched fields, the value doesn't climb, it explodes. At the highest levels of condition, coins stop being money and start being trophies. This is where competition between wealthy collectors begins. And when competition rises, prices no longer behave logically. Then there is a subject few people understand properly. Anomalies. Not every error screams for attention. Some are subtle, hiding in plain sight. A shifted die, a weak strike, an off-center detail, or abnormal metal flow can transform a normal coin into a one-of-a-kind artifact. These aren't factory defects. They are historical accidents. When such a coin is discovered, verified, and authenticated, it becomes unrepeatable. Money follows uniqueness, and uniqueness is priceless when the right eyes see it. The reason stories circulate about unbelievable prices is because condition and rarity multiply. They don't add. A high-grade coin is valuable. An error coin is valuable. A high-grade error coin from a common year becomes dangerous. That's when values stop being measured in hundreds or thousands and begin entering territory most people never expect from a nickel. This is why experienced collectors never rush. They know patience often pays more than luck. What shocks people most is that the 1988 nickel still lives among everyday people. It hasn't vanished into museums. It hasn't been locked away completely. Some are still sitting in drawers, old jars, inherited collections, or forgotten envelopes. The real tragedy is not that people don't own valuable coins. It's that they spend them before understanding them. The moment you trade knowledge for speed, you lose power. And this coin is all about power. Serious money doesn't come from selling quickly. It comes from selling correctly. When a rare or exceptional coin is rushed onto the market, it gets absorbed cheaply. But when it's studied, graded, protected, and presented in the right environment, the conversation changes completely. Auctions are not shops. They are battlegrounds. When two determined buyers want the same piece, price becomes irrelevant. This is how small metal discs start commanding life-changing numbers. The phrase, overnight millionaire, sounds dramatic, but history shows that sudden wealth rarely feels sudden to those who earn it. It comes after recognition. It comes after verification. It comes after resisting the temptation to settle for less. Coins don't create wealth by magic. They unlock wealth when knowledge meets timing. The 1988 Jefferson nickel sits perfectly in that category. Misunderstood, underestimated, and still full of unanswered questions. What gives this coin its almost mythical aura is that it doesn't announce itself. There's no obvious gold shine, no dramatic size, no instant signal of importance. Its strength lies in silence. And silent assets have always been the most dangerous. When something looks ordinary, people dismiss it. When people dismiss it, opportunity waits. That's how fortunes are quietly born. So if you ever come across a 1988 Jefferson nickel, don't think like a spender. Think like a strategist. Look closer. Study deeper. Protect first. Decide later. Because history doesn't reward those who rush. It rewards those who recognize value before the world agrees. And sometimes, the smallest coins carry the heaviest destinies.